What's going on, guys? I am going to be on here probably for, let's see, 30 minutes. So we'll do another 30-minute live feed. And I'm going to try to do. My laptop has been doing this for a little over an hour. It's been, let's see, friends. Nope. I'm trying to go live on the on my Facebook as well too, just to have couple conversations going. Let's see. Give me 1 second while Hey, I see a couple guys on here. How you doing? This is Rocky. I hope you guys are doing well. I am trying to log on to the, let's see, Q&A. We'll do a Q&A. Hey, what's going on, Vic? How are you, brother? Good to see you, man. Always good to see Papa Vic here. Let's see. There we go. Let me turn this down because I don't want you guys to hear the video. Okay, so let's make sure. Nope, let me turn this around. There it goes. Boy, the lighting's kind of bad. Okay, here we go. I'll turn this way. So that way I can see both of you. Okay, cool. So I have 3 people on my YouTube, and nobody on the Facebook yet. Maybe 1 person. Alright, so I'm just going to be on here for about 30 minutes. I'm going to try to stick with any of the live videos that I have up for about 30 minutes, and then that's about it. Some of them will go longer, some maybe not. But right now, we're just going to start doing a few lives that I've been doing, that I just did recently, and then I'll just do them for about 30 minutes. I'm just hanging out at home, waiting for this laptop to finish its updates. It's been updating for a little over an hour right now. But I wanted to do a Q&A if anybody had any questions, which I doubt, because you guys probably don't need to ask any questions this late at night in the middle of the week. But you know, there's after the holiday season, you guys bought some new lights, or maybe you're going to be looking to buy some new lights. I've had a huge arsenal of lighting that I went through the past couple years, and I learned a lot of things about them. I would say half of them I studied just a little bit online, and then I ended up buying them. And once I purchased them, see, some of the lighting's bad on this other video here, guys. Let me try to turn this here for both of you. I'm on Facebook and YouTube right now. So for those who are on YouTube, and for those who are on Facebook, you're more than welcome to message me on either one of them on platforms, and I'll talk back to you, or communicate back with you as well too. But yeah, so the past couple of years, I've had an arsenal of lighting that I learned a lot about the lights. I wanted to answer any questions that you guys had about some of the lighting, if you're going to be purchasing some lights, or any of the lights that I've had in the past, or because there's a lot of lighting that comes out that kind of seems to be the same, from ADJ and Chauvet and a lot of the other companies. And there's a lot of lighting out there that seems to be just like completely different than what you've seen before. Or it may be the same exact item with some small different features here and there. And I'm going to kind of lean, not from lighting, I'm going to kind of lean into equipment, like the controllers. Like, for example, Pioneer. At some point, Pioneer kind of just wants to saturate the market with all these different features, and they're going to throw out all these different DDJ SR, SX, Zs, Z2, the SX2, all these DDJs. And at some point, they're just really just trying to, you know, make a dollar. I guess you could say not really make a dollar, but I'm on live right now, so how do I say this, in a friendly way? It's really just, leaving no stone unturned in the market to make sure that you don't go to the next guy or the next manufacturer and purchase. So that's why they're making so many different models with different features all the time. The same kind of goes for lighting a little bit. I think like Pioneer kind of overdid it, but like when it comes to lighting, um, Chauvet, I don't see ADJ doing that too much, but I do see Chauvet do that quite a bit. Although they'll do it a little bit, and then they'll change the model, they'll upgrade it completely. Like for example, the diodes, the LED diodes went to, and then they went to Cobb and they tested that out, and Cobbs weren't really selling that well. People weren't catching on to it. There's still a little bit of that. You get some really good fixtures out there, like the Cobb Wash, the ADJ Cobb Wash. I think is a great fixture, and that one sold really well. I think it caught the people's attention. But if anyone on here that has any questions about lighting, more than welcome to ask. This is a Q&A about lighting. Some of the things that I've learned. Here's some of the things that I've learned about, and I have a lot of questions about gobos, gobo projectors, or not projectors, but just kind of gobo lights. The number one question I have is, can I use this fixture? Almost any fixture I've had, I've been asked if I can use that fixture for monogram projection. Almost all of them you can, but I would highly recommend that you understand something, that it does matter the wattage and the lens. I would say it's got to be, some guys want to cut corners and stuff. I would say go higher than a 30 watt, but 30 watt is okay. It does matter the lens. It's going to give you that sharp image and a crisp, sharp punch of light and image. I can have a cheap knockoff lens on a 30 watt, and it's just fuzz. It's faded. In a mid like a middle to dark room, mid lit to dark room, I guess what I'm trying to say. But I can also have a 30 watt light, like an ADJ gobo, and those are really sharp. The lens is really sharp, and those will give you a nice punch of light, whether the lights are on in the room or not. So that's something to think about. And then if you're going to go for a knockoff compared to a brand name, if you're going to get a gobo, LED gobo projector, then I would recommend going with the brand name. Not all knockoffs are the same, and they're always lacking in some part in some area. So I would recommend going with a brand name, most definitely. If anybody has any questions about any lighting right now, this is a Q&A on some lighting. I did let a lot of the lighting go, and like I said, I did purchase some knockoff lights that I do have still, and I'm actually in the process of letting those go as well too. So I'm actually in the process of letting those go, and I think I'm just going to have a small little handful. Right now I don't have any gigs that are really like heavy lighting gigs, so I'm not in the need for lights right now. So I'm going to let these knockoffs go and just kind of get me a small handful of some brand name lights. with the money that I've sold from the knockoff lights. I really don't have no money to be buying any lights right now. I'm going to sell the knockoffs first, and then I will purchase the brand names. And when I do purchase those brand names, once I sell the knockoffs, I'll use that money and I will purchase the brand names, and I'll let you know what I purchased. But for right now, I don't think I'm in the... hey, let me see. I'm sorry, Vic. I think I missed your message there. Hey, I hope you're doing good. Hope you're well. I missed your last stream. Did not want to miss this one. Oh, thank you, Vic. Appreciate that, brother. Thank you so much. I've been digging lately for uplighting, and I'm really like the ape lights. Yeah, a lot of people are liking those ape lights. There's a couple guys that have already done some reviews on those ape lights. They're doing really good. They look great. I think they look wonderful. They have a nice sleek look to them. Shoot, I would love to have those. There's a great video on some posted comparing them to others, and they are awesome. Yeah, they really are. They're getting rave reviews right now. And actually, the ape lights those guys have been around for a long time. I think they're like from some European company or UK or something like that. You probably know better than me. Yeah, they're first on your list, exactly. Yeah, they've been around a long, long time. Germany, there you go. Yeah, Victor knows which one. Yeah, Germany. And, yeah, Vic, you had your lights for a long time, if I remember. You talked to me about your wireless uplights you had years ago. What was it? Maybe 3 years now. And you've had those for a long time. You keep your stuff really well, man. Yeah, the Blizzard lights. Yeah, you keep your stuff really well. And they're still working. Are they still working out for you? Cool. That's what's up. Yeah. Yeah, the only lights I've ever had were the Chave Freedom Pars. And then, well, the first ones I had were the Chave Slim Pars, and the second line of lights I had were the Chave Freedom Pars. And then after I got rid of all those, I got some knockoffs, some Chinese knockoff lights. And I was ecstatic. I was excited to get them. Once I got them in hand, I was not thrilled at all. I was not thrilled, but it was like, it was an instant, almost like instant, like, oh well, because you get what you pay for. It's just like they say. It really is. It's just like they say. And I make this live stream because I want to, I want someone out there to hopefully hear me that has purchased lights already, or that is about to purchase lights, or maybe in the future, or just at some point they understand that, or if they only have Chinese knockoff lights, or if they only have brand name lights. I was very, very curious for the longest time. I was to a point where I had no choice but to get some knockoffs, and when I did, I finally understood what they were all saying. And so those brand name companies, ADJ, American DJ, and Chave, those brand name companies are telling the truth. You really, really do get what you pay for. It is not a joke. It is true. I'm a perfect example of it. It's light. It's great. You can't knock it. It's working, but it's most definitely. And I'll tell you right now, I from my personal experience, I'm not the one who built them, but from my personal experience, I can tell you, it has to be the lens. The lens on your uplights, the lens on your gobos, the lens on your moving heads. The lens makes all the difference. Yeah, some of people cry about, it's all the same components on the inside. What if it is? It is. Let's say it is. But the lens is different. I'm 100% certain of that. The lens on them, and because of that difference, and it could be a different type of texture. I'm not sure if there's a mixture of you know of plastic and glass, or different poly something, different mixtures. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. But there is a difference in the lens. There's a difference in the cut of the lens, and that makes a huge difference. A huge, huge difference. Um, on the way it extends up the wall, on the way it illuminates on the wall, or it illuminates on the floor, on the dance floor. It does make a big difference, and I've seen it firsthand myself. So you do get what you pay for. But if you're in a tight budget and you want to get there, by all means, it's a good place to start. I'm not going to knock it. It's a good place to start. So yeah, when are you, Vic? If you're still there, when are you gonna purchase your Ape lights, and from who do you think you're gonna purchase them from? I know, who's it? K-Pod is doing them. Hoping soon. Cool. Yeah, man. And how was your New Year's? Was your New Year's pretty good? All right. And you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and end the yeah, K-Pod most likely. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and end the live feed on Facebook. Good, man. It was awesome. Did you DJ any events? And as I'm talking to Vic here, I'm gonna go ahead and end the Facebook live feed. So on Facebook, if you still want to stay on with me, you can go to YouTube um, at The Rock on YouTube. All right, guys, take care, and I will talk to you later on the Facebook. Stay home with the family. You needed the break. Yeah, good, man. That's good. I'm really glad you did. Yeah, that's great, man. Um, I I actually it was funny on New Year's. I went to work in the morning. I got up at 3:30 in the morning. I started later, like at 4:30. I got up at 3:30 a.m. After that, I did a little side job. After work, I got off at like 1, and I did a little side job for a couple hours, and then I thought I was gonna call it a night and just lay down. I went home and I ate something, and I talked to my daughter. What's up, Justin? How you doing, Justin? Good to see you. And I talked to my daughter, um, and then a friend called me here in the Bay Area. A friend called me and said, "Hey, I have a New Year's event that needs a DJ, and they need one right away. It's a kind of an emergency. The guy um, was not going to be there that night." I said, "Sure, I'll do it." Um, so yeah, I worked 3 jobs. How's your brother doing? Oh, probably not going to talk about that right now, Justin. Thank you for asking. Um, I love my brother. He's doing okay. I'm sure he's doing okay. He's always proud of himself and doing well. So I'm happy that he is. I'm sure he is. But yeah, probably not going to talk too much about him right now. I think I'll just love my brother from afar. I'll love my brother from a distance right now, and that's all I can really do. No, that's fine. I appreciate you asking. Thank you. I know you ask with the humble heart, so thank you for asking. But yeah, on New Year's Eve, I actually do you have any disabilities, disease like multiple sclerosis, cancer is just like karma from the universe. Life. Let's see. All of the people who have any disabilities or diseases of multiple sclerosis or cancer is just the karma from the universe coming back. to them from their past life from their parents. I'll pray. I hope and pray to God, Jesus Christ, and they get rid of all the people who have any disabilities or diseases like MS and cancer. Trying to read your message here. Keeps skipping out. Cancer to be cause of their malfunction. Okay, well, thank you, BB, whoever you are, and I appreciate you putting that message on there. Thank you. So I will be on here for maybe another minute, a couple more minutes, actually, 4 more minutes to be exact. But yeah, it was nice to, man, I gotta tell you, my thing is still updating right now. You won't believe this. Yeah, I still have the Chinese lights, Justin. Thank you for asking. Let me show you what I've been dealing with. This is my laptop here, and it is still at 0. It's been like this for now. What I've been on here for 20, so it's been like well over an hour and a half. My laptop's been updating, so I'm like, great. I'm just gonna do another live feed. Have a great night, Vic. Thank you so much, man. God bless you. I wish you the best. You and your family. Take care, okay? You have a good night. And yeah, thanks, Justin. Thank you for asking. I appreciate that. Thank you, brother. Thanks, Vic. You too, man. Big hugs to those little babies, those little cuties. And yeah, thank you for asking, Justin. I appreciate it. I noticed I've lost a lot of subscribers and views, and I wanted to talk a little bit about some of the things that kind of been going on with me for a little bit. I thought it was important to my subscribers to kind of open up and talk a little bit. I just wanted to let them know what was going on. I thought it was only fair for them to hear that. So, but because there was no interest in hearing any of that, I thought, well, you know, they should just hang on a little bit. I'm going to be talking about these gigs that are going to be coming up, and you know, I don't have a lot of gigs, but I'm going to have some gigs coming up. I'll be on here for 2 more minutes, guys, and I just want to close with one last thing. If someone has stayed this far, you might be losing subscribers, but at least you've been honest and doing it. Nothing fake. Yeah, thank you, man. I appreciate that. I am trying to be as honest as possible. I mean, it's not as possible. I mean, it's really the only way to be, right? What's there to hide? I haven't hid anything. So one thing I do want to mention, if people have stayed on here this long, I actually am going to be vlogging tomorrow. I have a gig tomorrow, and I'm not going to mention the space, the location, but it will be at a regular type thing, and I'm hoping to do this on a regular basis. At least once in a while, the guy will let me. Yeah, I'm pretty happy about it. Hopefully once in a while he'll let me go in there and do my thing, and hopefully they appreciate it and enjoy it, or I can keep coming back, and hopefully I do a good job. So tomorrow I'll be doing a gig, and I think it's just going to be till like 10:30, 9:30 or 10 or something like that. We have to go straight to bed as soon as possible because I have to get up in the morning for work. I work a lot, guys. I work a lot, and I don't know if it's getting me anywhere, but I'm busting my ass. Yeah. So with that said, I'm gonna go ahead and end this now. Time is up, and whoever was on here listening, thank you. I appreciate it. I just want to leave you with a couple words of wisdom, just from my own experience from buying some DJ lights. In the time that I have experienced some lighting, Oh, and speakers is, yes, it is true. I used to think, these guys from ADJ and Chave, they're just saying that because they want you to buy. It's not true. You do really get what you pay for. There is a difference between the brand and the generic. And it's not just by a little bit, it's by a long shot. It really, really is. So I tip my hats to ADJ and Chave. I really do. I've had a couple things that kind of bothered me about Chave. But, that comes to the territory, I guess, when you're purchasing so much equipment. You're gonna have something's gonna bound to go wrong. And then there was a couple other things too that kind of bothered me. But I still like the products. I still like both of the companies, ADJ's products. I've had a few ADJ products as well too. And I've never really had any major problems with anything when it comes to ADJ. But what I do want to say is that I tip my hat to both of those companies. I highly respect both of them. They are making a difference. Whatever the product is, or built, or the quality, or the manufacturing happens over there in China, that's that. They make a difference when it finally gets to your hands. It makes a difference. There's a reason why they bump the price up. There's a reason why you pay a little bit more. Trust me. Please believe me. This is not a paid, ADJ and Chave don't hooking me up. I wish they did. They do not hook me up. That would be nice. As much, I'm not going to tell you the 20, 30,000, how much I've spent with them, but I will say that this is a no bias comment coming from me. You do get what you pay for, and there's a reason why you spend a little bit more when it comes to brand name products. Guys, thank you so much. I wish you guys all the best. Justin, thank you for being here. I will talk to you soon. Victor, thank you again for coming in. And BB, I don't know who you are, but I appreciate you and thank you for commenting. And I do wish you all the best. Everyone who watches this video, love and respect all people and all things living. Tomorrow I will be, for the future, tomorrow I will be vlogging my gig. I'll be gigging, kind of partnering up with me and another buddy, and we're going to be doing a gig tomorrow. Not really sure if I'm going to disclose the location. And then there's going to be another gig this weekend. It's going to be kind of a memorial type of gig for a family friend that passed away. And then there's also going to be some past gigs that I've actually been working on as far as the editing. Like I said, I work a lot, guys, so I'm doing my best to get these videos edited because there's a lot of them, and I kind of want to get them all done. And then once they're all done, I could just hit post, and then share them with you guys. And I am working on a low project. It's not massive, major, different, big project, but I am working on a little bit of a project. And I'm going to be sharing that with you guys soon. I'm always trying to think of something different to bring to the table than what everyone else is doing out there. It can't be too much different from sometimes, when you come up with an idea to make a video. But I'm really trying to go really different out the box. And I hope that you guys can support me in the different project that I'm going to be trying to do. Thank you so much. I wish you guys all the best. Take care and have a good night.